So we are going to take a look around a Kent 33. Model first launched in the early 2000s by Norfolk Yachts and was very much the queen of the range. There was a Kent 31 as well, which we have had for sale in the past. But this, the 33, gives a bit more accommodation space. It's a two-cabin boat, which we will see shortly. But the thing to really focus on the outside here is just how solidly built she is. I mean, look at this fendering. Really thick, solid rubber fendering. Got this lovely teak capping as well. Big, thick, chunky, solid stainless steel. And then we can see we've got the wide side decks, making it very easy to get round. So a very traditional feel to the boat, but incredibly well put together. It feels very solid. Vadis, so we've got here, she is a 2003. She's got a pair of Nani 130 horsepower diesel engines. And they are very well protected by the deep keel. It's just over a metre draft. And as I say, the keel does give you, give both of your props a good deal of protection. Okay, it's cold. Let's get inside and take a look around the interior. Whilst we're looking at the canopy, canopy's in good order. That was new in September 2020. The blue hull, from what I can see, is in good condition as well. Okay, let's get inside. Right, so the cockpit area, just showing you the canopy here. It's all clean, it's tidy, no marks, rips, tears. I like the fact that the owners have gone to the trouble of wrapping the stainless bars there. It will stop the bars from getting too hot and burning the clear of the canopy. Cockpit upholstery, this all looks, well, again, it's all in good condition, looks fairly recent. Silver text material. Got good storage underneath the cockpit seating as well. So we've got these large lockers, got 3 of those, and then we've got a big access through the floor as well. And this is access to engines and your tanks. So I will just pause the video and take a look in there. Right, so we can see engine access is very good. As we step in, I'm stepping on top of the diesel tanks. And right just here we've got the exhaust silencers. We'll try and avoid standing on those. But we can get round the engines. You can see here as well the bilge is dry, it's clean. Just show you around the far side of the port engine. We've also got good access to our weed strainers just here, port, and then on the starboard one as well. There we go, it's the starboard side of the starboard engine, far side. So in this box just here we've got 3 domestic batteries, all 3 110 amp hours, and they were new, I think it was 2021. But just check the spec to make sure I'm right. And then under here we've got the 2 engine start batteries, again 110 amp hour. Let's just get this panel up. So we've got a shore flow automatic bilge pump down here, and you can see, well, there's dust down here, that shows you how dry it is. And then forward of that as well, get a bit of an impression here as well as the depth of the keel. But all tidy. There the fuel filters. Just see as I back out without banging my head. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you can see shaft here at this level, and then if you compare that to the shot of the keel when we had that board up, it gives you a good impression of how well protected those props can be. Right, let's get in the saloon. Okay, so this is the main saloon. As you can see, we've got the galley here on the port side. I do like a galley up because I think it just makes, well, it's just good for access in terms of entertaining. Also, sometimes, you know, if you're in the galley and you're tucked away, you miss out on the beautiful views. And certainly you'll be seeing those aplenty there's just glass everywhere in this saloon. And I can count 9 windows, plus then these big patio doors as well. So it's very light, it's very bright. It's very nicely finished. Now with this sort of teak and holly style floor, wood everywhere. Galley's nicely finished. We've got the Voyager grill and oven. Let's have a quick look in. That's nice and clean. Nice tidy 2 sinks. One for draining, obviously one for washing up. Now there's been an added feature which wasn't on the which the current owners have fitted, which you've got the Dometic drawer fridge. No beers in it, but perfect for your evening drink. And then we have also got the standard fridge with freezing compartment as well. Again, really clean. No rust, no marks, anything like that. It's all very tidy. Have a quick look at the dashboard whilst we're here. I like this helm seat. That's yeah, well, that's very comfortable. We'll just try that. Yes, I can agree, it's very comfortable. So what have we got? We've got a Raymarine Hybrid Touch, Tridata ST60 and an autopilot, and above we've got the VHF. Engine hours are, I think the port is 8:22 and starboard I think is 8:36, or there and thereabouts. I have put it down in the specification so you can see them in there, but all nice and clear, all in good condition. Big helm wheel, it's got that traditional feel to it, and it's yeah, a very pleasant saloon. Visibility is excellent, you can see all the way around, no problem at all. Ventilation's going to be very good as well. We've got this forward windscreen here, it does open up, and then 2 large opening windows, one to port, one to starboard. Comfortable seating, all looks in good condition. Can't see any marks, rips or tears. And then in good use of the table space. Bottle storage. And below we've got, well, glasses, more bottles if you need. So this seat here actually it does flip up, so let's get that flipped up. And bear with me to pause the video. Well, that flipped up very easily. I could have probably done that with one hand, but so this is your navigator position now, facing forward with a chart table in front of you. Again, nice comfortable position, good visibility. It's nice to actually have a proper chart table on a boat as well. You see you've also got a couple of demisters, one here and then one over in front of the helm position. It's a nicely equipped boat. Let's look at the headlinings. I like the wood detail throughout the headlining, all in good condition. Floors in good condition. Obviously been revarnished or restained because there's some discoloration, but it's all in pretty good order. Okay, right, so I mentioned earlier it's a 2-cabin boat, so let's have a look at the cabins. Well, seeing we're here, let's start with this big forward cabin. And this bed is enormous, really, really wide, looks very comfortable. Might not look as long on the video as it actually is, but it's a good length. And what is nice, there is floor space as well for changing. Easy to get up and around, a little step here, good head height. Yeah, nice cabin this. Love, again, looking at the linings, they're in good condition. Plenty of storage. Hanging locker, to starboard and to port. We've got this overhead lockers as well. But every little space has been utilised. Again, look at the finish, it's lovely. but that is the same both sides. And we've actually got a sliding door which keeps the floor space. That's a good idea. Often we'll have a normal opening door and it gets in the way and you can't close the door and be in the cabin, or but that's very clever. Nice and simple. A couple of drawers under the berth as well, and even more storage underneath the cushion. So plenty of storage. So moving back out, so on our starboard side we've got the twin cabin. Good space this for kids or occasional guests. And you've got a bit of storage up here, and that berth goes right underneath the cockpit sole, or saloon sole I should say. That's a good length. Opposite on the port side we've got the toilet. So it's a manual flush toilet, and if we just step back into the companionway, you can see here we've got a diverter valve as well. So it's either sea toilet or going to holding tank. Now there is a shower, as often does. It pulls out of the sink. Headroom's good. You've got 6'1" worth of headroom, perhaps, maybe a little bit more than that, 6'2". And with the door shut, there's good space. We've got a curtain rail all the way around, keeps everything dry. But it is a wet room floor. So yeah, good space, nice space. Actually bigger than I anticipated, to be honest. But yeah, right, okie dokie. Let's head back into the saloon. So this has been the Kent 33, two cabin, I'll call it sedan style motorboat. She's category B, so she's a very capable offshore cruiser. Current owners taken off things like the radar and the light mast to keep the air draft lower, because he's used on the inland waterways. Prior to that, to his ownership, she was used down in Lymington, so she had a good mixed life. Sensible hours, she is 22 years old now and she's only done 800 odd hours. So in fact, I'll go as far to say they're low. Good spec, got an inverter, got a battery charger, full complement of navigation equipment. And I think for 22 years old, she's in very good order. Feels very solid, very robust. Definitely a traditional feel to the build. And if you're looking for something that's all-weather boating that you can use, well, they like to stay with the heating on, but then also when the sun comes out, you've got plenty of ventilation, and you've got a family of 4, and she's well worth a look. I mean, even if you had a family of 5, you could make this into it's got a single berth here potentially. There's those things you could do if you needed a bit more berths, but well worth a look. She's lying with us here in Brundall. Full details can be found on our website, so it's www.nya.co.uk. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Hopefully see you soon.